In this FCC, we will take corners. This is first corner, it is second corner, it is third corner, it is fourth corner, it is fifth corner, it is sixth corner, it is seventh corner, it is eighth corner. 8 corners we said. And face centers, it is front face. For this front face, this is the face center. This is a face center for front face. Okay. For front face, it is the face center. It is a face center, second face center. It is the third face center. It is the fourth face center. It is the fifth face center. It is the sixth face center. 6 face centers we have shown. Okay, we have shown 6 face centers we have shown. 8 corners and 6 face centers we have shown. Now we have to say tetrahedron. We have to say tetrahedron. So to say tetrahedron, you select one corner, you select, and 3 face centers you select to say tetrahedron. Sir, we can select any one of the corners. Suppose you are selecting this corner, means you selected this corner. And its neighboring 3 face centers you have to select. It is one corner. Its neighboring 3 face centers you select for saying tetrahedron. Sir, so you are selecting its neighboring 3 face centers to say what means a tetrahedron set. Okay. Which are neighboring face centers? Which are neighboring face centers that you select? Which are neighboring face centers? That point to select it. Which are neighboring face centers? Shall we say this is one corner? Neighboring face centers means one, this one. It is neighboring face center for this corner. It is one. Second face center is this one, neighboring face center. Third face center is this one, neighboring face center. 3 face centers. For this corner, 3 neighboring face centers, which? 1, front. Number 2, top. Number 3, this side. Now we will see by taking this corner and by considering this corner and 3 face centers, can we get a tetrahedron? That we will see. Can we get tetrahedron? That point we will see. Okay. So now we took corner. This is the corner. From this corner, we will go to face center. We will go to face center. Yes. From this corner, we went for this face center. Then we will go for a next face center. Okay, we will go for next face center. Okay, we will consider like this. We are considering like this. Okay, so now you see. So this is a corner. Corner we took. From this corner, we will go to this face center. From this corner, we are going to this face center. From this corner, we will go to this face center. From this corner, we will go to this face center. We will go to this face center. Now you see like this. Now you see, or do we get tetrahedron? From this corner, we will go to this face center. Then we will go to this face center. Then we will go to this face center. Do we get tetrahedron? This is what? Then this place is what? In this tetrahedron, what is this place? That you see. Okay. So now we will see this tetrahedron in another way. We will see this tetrahedron. We will see in another way. One we will take like this. Okay, corner and face center. Corner and face center. Then this corner and this face center will take. Okay, this corner and face center. Okay. Now first we will see this corner to this face center we have gone. This face center to this face center. Okay. This face center to this face center, then to this corner. Is it a triangle? That you see. You see like this. Okay. This corner to front face center. That front face center to this top face center. This top face center to this corner. Is it a triangle? Okay, one triangle we got it. One triangle we got it. We will go for next triangle. This face center to this face center. Sorry. Next, this face center to this corner. Is it another triangle? You see, this face center to this face center to this corner to this face center. Is it a second triangle? This corner to this corner to this face center to this corner. Is it a second triangle? Next we will see third triangle. We will see third triangle. Now we will take a third triangle. We will take a face centers. We will take this front face center. This front face center to this face center. This face center to this corner. Okay, like this will take. Now like this. So now I will say again, this corner to this face center to this face center to this face center, this face center to this corner. Is it a triangle? Sorry. Next we will see this corner, this face center. Sorry. Next we will see this face center to this face center to this face center to this face center. Sorry, we got some confusion. We will say again this one. We will say again. Now which we have to consider means one corner we have to consider, three face centers we have to consider. So this is the corner. Sorry. Now this is one face center. It is the second face center. It is the third face center. Three face centers we have to consider. Okay, this is the corner and three face centers. 1, 2, 3. Like this, three face centers we have to consider. How to remember? How to identify this? How to identify this? That we have to see. How to identify this one? Okay, this is one corner. It is front face center, it is top face center, it is side face center. These three we have to consider. From these three we have to go for 4 triangles, then we will get tetrahedron. 4 triangles, then we will get tetrahedron. Sorry, first one we'll see. Now, from this face center to this face center, one triangle. From top face center to side face center, one triangle. This top face center to side face, this top face center to front face center, one triangle. Next, top face center to corner, one triangle. Sorry, top face center to corner, one line. Then front face center to corner, one line. So now we have drawn like this. Sorry. So okay. Now we will see. So how we are taking means this corner to front face, from front face to top face to corner. Is it one triangle that you say? Is it one triangle or not? Do you agree this is one triangle? This corner to front face to top face to corner. Is it one triangle? Okay. Sorry, one triangle we have shown. One triangle we have shown here. Sorry. Next, we'll go for a next triangle. Next triangle. This corner to face center, top face center. This top face center to side face center. Top face center to side face center. Side face center to corner. Side face center to corner. Is it one triangle you see? Top face to side face to corner, corner to top face. Is it one triangle? Sorry, second triangle. Okay. Top face to side face to corner, again back to top face. This is second triangle. Okay. Next, we'll go for a third triangle. Third triangle. Side face center to front face center. Side face center to front face center. Then this side face center to this corner. Then this front face center to corner. Front face center to corner. It is one triangle. Front face center to corner. It is one triangle. Okay. Front face center to corner. This is one triangle. So it is third triangle. Sorry. Next we have to say fourth triangle. This is a front face. It is side face. Front face center, side face center. Then this side face center to top face center. Side face center to top face center. Then top face center to front face center. Top face center to front face center. Is it a triangle? Top face center to side face, front face center. Top face center to front face center. Is it a triangle? Okay. So totally 4 triangles. 4 triangles in the sense tetrahedron. So to say tetrahedron, we want 4 particles. How the 4 particles means in that 4 particles, one is corner, rest of the 3 are face centers. It is corner. 3 face centers. It's neighboring 3 face centers. One is this. Second is this. Third is this. It's a neighboring face centers like this. It is one corner. It's a neighboring face centers means front face center, top face center. This is side face center. 3 face centers. By joining by joining this corner, by joining this corner and these three face centers, we will get a tetrahedron. We will get a tetrahedron. Okay. Now we will see. Now we will see tetrahedral shape. We will see tetrahedral shape. Now we will see tetrahedral shape. Tetrahedral shape means this is a tetrahedral shape. Correct? Tetrahedral shape. It is a center of tetrahedral shape. This is what means center of tetrahedral shape. Center of tetrahedral shape. Correct? It is center of tetrahedral shape. Now you consider it is one constituent particle. Here one constituent particle. Here one constituent particle. Here one constituent particle. So three particles, 1, 2, 3. These three particles in one layer. It is another particle in another layer. Then this is what? What is this place called? What is this place called, do you say? This place is called what? This is a one constituent particle. It is second constituent particle. It is third constituent particle. It is fourth constituent particle. So these three particles are in contact with each other, you think. This particle is above these three particles, you think. Then this place is called, what shall we say? This place is called what, do you say? This place is called what? What is this place called? What is the name of this place? What is the name of that place, do you say? So you are saying that is tetrahedral void. Whether that is correct or wrong, let us check. Let us check whether that is correct or wrong. Let us check it. Sir. So now we will see. Okay. Now, to get tetrahedron, we want one corner. Okay, that is this corner. We want three face centers. We want three face centers. So three face centers we will take. We want three face centers. Okay. Yes. Now you say tetrahedron means one corner. Okay, this is one corner. Three face centers. Tetrahedron means we want four particles, in that one is corner. Okay, this is one corner. For these three neighboring face centers, one is this face center. It is top face center. It is side face center. Okay. Now this point is called what? This point is called what? Okay, this is one corner. For this neighboring face center is front face center. For this neighboring face center is top face center. For this neighboring face center is side face center. 3 side face centers we have shown. So the 3 side face centers and corner is there in this small cube. You see, in this small cube, corner is there, front face center is there, top face center is there, side face center is there. Now you say, shall we say, this small cube, in this small cube, this corner bonds with this face center and this face center is a tetrahedron. Then what is this place called? What is this place, do you say? This place is called what? Okay, this place is called what? This place is what is this place called? This place, this round point is there, no? This point, this center point, for this small cube, this center point is there, no? This center point is called what? One student says tetrahedral void. What about others? Okay, now what is the question? You see, in this small cube, this complete is called one FCC unit cell. This complete is called one FCC unit cell. In this FCC unit cell, this small cube, you see, this small cube, in this small cube, you are taking this corner. Its neighboring 3 face centers. 1, front face center. 2nd, top face center. 3rd, side face center. Now you are joining these 4, you are getting tetrahedral. Now see, tetrahedral shape only we placed here. This is a tetrahedral shape. Now this center point is nothing but almost center of this small cube. Now this point is called, this almost center of this small cube is this one. This is called what? One student says tetrahedral void. What about other students? Whether other students also says tetrahedral void, or do you say octahedral void, or do you say it is not at all any void? It is not at all any void. What shall we say? And how you have to imagine means this corner is in contact with these 3 face centers. Like this you have to imagine it. That is only possible in the lattice. Okay, this corner is in contact with these 3 face centers. Okay, this corner is in contact with the front face, this top face, and this side face center. This corner is in contact with this front face center, this top face center, and this side face center. Then will it look like a tetrahedron that you see? So how that will be there? That I will say, see, this front face center, that front face center is like this. This is front face center. Okay, this front face center is there, no? That front face center I will show you here. In the using this front face center is nothing but this. This side face center is nothing but this. This top face center is nothing but this. These 3 face centers are in contact with each other. Like this only will be there in a lattice. This face center will be in contact with this face center, which will be in contact with this face center. This side face center and this front face center will be in contact like this triangle. Then it is corner. How this corner will be there means it will be like this. The corner will be like this. Is it a tetrahedron? At center of this, what is there? At center of this, void is there? No. That void is called what? That you think. Okay. So again I will say you. Again I will say you this one. Now you see that how it is there. How it is there, I will say you. See that. Now you are taking like this. This is front face center. This is front face center. Okay. This is front face center. This is a top face center. It is top face center. Top face center. It is side face center. Side face center. This corner is here. That corner is here. Like this. This corner is like this. So these 4 means a tetrahedron. No. This place is called what? This place, what do you say? This place. This place. Okay. Now it is a triangular void. Over this triangular void, if we keep 4th particle, then this place is called what? Okay. Is it a tetrahedral void or what void? You think it. Okay. Again, I will say this is a front face center, that is here. This is a front face center. Front face center. It is top face center. Top face center. It is a side face center. Side face center. This is corner. This corner will keep like this. Corner we place like this. Now this is these three face centers are in one layer. This corner is either above layer or below layer. Now if we place this corner over this green color layer, will you get what void will you get? You see, this void is called what void? You see, think it, whether it is a tetrahedral void or not, you think it. Okay, where the tetrahedral void is forming, you see, is it forming in this small cube? In the center of this small cube, is it forming? That you think and say. So now we will see regarding this we will see. Okay, so now you say this is the corner. From this corner we are going to the center point. From the center point we are going to this front face center. From this center point we are going to this top face center. From this center point we are going to the side face center. First you say, this model, is it looking like a tetrahedron? That you say. Is this model looking like a tetrahedron? That you say. If you say this model is looking like a tetrahedron, then here what we have shown means a tetrahedron, we can say. Then this center point in this small cube, this center point is called what? Means you are saying this is called a tetrahedral void. This is called tetrahedral void, you are saying. Now this complete is called one FCC unit cell. This complete is called one FCC unit cell. Okay, this complete is called one FCC unit cell. Yes, in this FCC unit cell, it is completely one FCC unit cell. In this FCC unit cell, how many small cubes are there? You see, how many small cubes are there? You see, how many small cubes are there? You see, how many small cubes are there? You check it. Okay, this is one complete one FCC unit cell. This complete one FCC unit cell. In this one FCC unit cell, how many small cubes are there? Okay, so in this small cube we shown tetrahedron, and this in this small cube the center point is called tetrahedral void, we said. Now you say, in this FCC unit cell, how many small cubes like this is possible? You see, and in this small cube the center point is called tetrahedral void. That means in this FCC unit cell, how many tetrahedral voids are possible? That you say. Okay, so you are saying this is one tetrahedral void. Shall we say this is in this small cube one tetrahedral void, shall we say? So you are saying 8 tetrahedral voids, you are saying. So in this FCC unit cell, how many tetrahedral voids possible? Means 8 tetrahedral voids possible. Sir, okay. So now using this corner we said tetrahedron and tetrahedral void, we said. Sir, next we will take this corner. We will take, by taking this corner, how to say tetrahedron and how to say tetrahedral void. For that, for this corner you have to take 3 neighboring face centers. It is one neighboring face center. This is a second top face neighboring face center. It is a side face center. Okay, for this corner, this is one face center neighboring. This is top face center is neighboring. This side face center is neighboring. Do we get tetrahedron? That we will see. Do we get a tetrahedron? By using this, do we get tetrahedron? That point we will see. Do we get a tetrahedron? Do we get tetrahedron? You see, okay, it is a corner. For this corner, this is neighboring face center, second neighboring face center, third neighboring face center. Have we got tetrahedron? Then will you say this is a tetrahedral void? Okay. Next, we will take this corner. Will take for this corner. Where is the tetrahedral void? That we will see. Where is the tetrahedral void? That we will see. Okay. So for this corner we are saying. Okay. So we will say for this corner. For this corner, this is one neighboring face center. It is one neighboring face center. It is one neighboring face center. Therefore, it is tetrahedron. It is tetrahedral void. Next, we will say for this face center, we will say for this next we took like this. For this corner, for this corner neighboring face center is here. For this corner neighboring face center is here. For this corner neighboring face center is here. For this corner one face center neighbor. For this corner second face center neighbor. For this corner third face center neighbor. So is it tetrahedron? Is it tetrahedral void? Therefore, in the FCC unit cell, how to say tetrahedral voids? How to say tetrahedral voids? Have you got idea? For a FCC unit cell, how to say tetrahedral voids? Okay. So it is one FCC unit cell. In this FCC unit cell, 8 small cubes are possible. So each small cube center is called a tetrahedral void. So it is FCC. It is one FCC unit cell. In this FCC unit cell, 8 small cubes are possible. In at center of each small cube called tetrahedral void. So how many tetrahedral voids possible means 8 tetrahedral voids possible. Okay. So this is the conclusion. So it is one FCC unit cell. In this FCC unit cell, how many tetrahedral voids possible means 8 tetrahedral voids possible. Where tetrahedral void is there means center of each small cube. Sir, for each tetrahedral void is in contact with 4 particles. Those 4 particles are which? Are they corners? Are they face centers? What do you say? It is a tetrahedral void. This tetrahedral void is in contact with one face center, second face center, third face center and one corner. So tetrahedral void means one corner and 3 face centers. Okay. Tetrahedral void means one corner and 3 face centers we are taking. Corner is in one layer, 3 face centers in another layer. Okay. So tetrahedral void means understand that tetrahedral void is formed by neighboring 2 layers. In one layer we have to consider one corner. In neighboring layer we have to consider 3 face centers. Between these 2 layers tetrahedral void is possible. Okay. So now you say, what is the number of constituent particles per unit cell of FCC? What is the number of constituent particles per unit cell of FCC? Sir, FCC is having 8 corners. 8 corners are there. 8 corners in the sense 8 into 1 by 8, 1. 6 face centers. Face center gives half share. So 6 face centers into half, 3. So this one FCC means 8 corners. Corner gives 1 by 8 share. 6 face centers. Face center gives 1 by 2 share. So 6 face centers means 3. 8 corners means 1. So totally 4. So the per FCC unit cell 4 constituent particles are there. In the per FCC unit cell, how many tetrahedral voids are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means totally 8. So per FCC unit cell, 4 constituent particles are there. 8 tetrahedral voids are there. So each constituent particle will have how many tetrahedral voids? Per FCC unit cell will have 4 constituent particles. 8 tetrahedral voids. So each constituent particle will have how many tetrahedral voids? 1 by 4 not. where FCC unit cell contains 4 constituent particles.